Tuesday is a first warning impact day in Alabama because we expect a lot of rain, but this time there's a sharp cutoff from Jefferson County north where the rain will be very limited impact, and Jefferson, Tuscaloosa, and Shelby south where we could have several inches of rain in many communities. The difference between impact and alert: impact means it's inconvenient, and tomorrow especially could be inconvenient if you are planning to vote in the primary runoffs. You'll want to make sure you got the WVTM 13 app to check the radar. Our live radar is there so you can find your path there and back and try to dodge the downpours, especially south of Jefferson County. An alert day would be when we're looking for dangerous severe weather. That's not tomorrow at all. Here's first warning live radar right now, and we've got some isolated showers that are in progress that are getting as far north as the Tuscaloosa County line here, very close to Moundville. Very little of this is what I would call impactful rain over Greene County and Sumter County. It's pesky, it's light, and it's not really adding up to all that much. Well, fast forward through tomorrow morning and look at this. A few locally heavy downpours across central Alabama, Tuscaloosa County, Jefferson County, St. Clair County, and Calhoun County. Now, here's the deal. I think this might end up a little farther south, so we'll keep a close eye on that. And then through the afternoon, you can see from Jasper to Coleman, Adiana, Gadsden, Hamilton, Fayette, there's not much. Tuscaloosa to Bibb County, Chilton County, Coosa County, there's quite a bit more action when it comes to the rain, and then it starts to thin out a lot late Tuesday night through Wednesday. Another surge of moisture begins to come north, and that could kick off a few storms, especially through Wednesday evening into Wednesday night, but I'm not really expecting all that much rain at all on Wednesday. Then we start looking at what's going on over here in the western Gulf in East Texas and western Louisiana. That developing area of low pressure that's still really over land right now, it's going to catch up with a lot of moisture here over the northern Gulf. That will start to spin up into an area of low pressure. Now, where exactly it develops is going to matter quite a bit, because as this low tracks to the northeast, the farther north it goes, the more wind and rain we will get here across Alabama. Matter of fact, look at that. At 5:30 a.m., some spots along here are getting wind gusts between 35 and 45 miles per hour early Friday morning. Now, if that low ends up a little farther south, the wind not as big an issue here in central Alabama. And then by Friday afternoon, it starts to pull over toward the northeast. Well, how about rainfall? For some of us, it is going to be very heavy over the next 24 hours. For others, it will not be quite as significant. Some spots are going to get a lot more with that passing low. And again, I think it's primarily the central and southern part of the state that gets the best chance of widespread rain. Down here in Marengo County, one forecast model there was 7 inches of rain. And then look there in northeast Coleman County, not even a full inch of rain. So a big change from one end of the state to the other when it comes to where this is all going to happen. And this, again, the radar presentation of what this may look like, that low, the farther north it goes, the more likely it would be that some of these storms that come through late Thursday night in this band through early Friday, there would be potential that there could be some active thunderstorms in that. So that's why we have our impact days up for tomorrow for mainly showers. Thursday and Friday, it's primarily rain. Thursday night through the day Friday, some wind and some strong storms would be possible. And then we'll dry out some for the weekend.